Good evening, sir.
Yes. Shashi Kiran, hi, how are you? I think let me start recording. Yes, we were discussing relations and functions in the last class. So let me continue with that only. And those who have joined in today's class, please, please, you guys just go through the recordings so that you will get an idea what has been done so far, so that you can just catch those concepts and you'll be following with your friends. It's not like that we'll not be explaining all those concepts back. If you have any doubts, so if at all you have any doubts, you can catch us immediately. You can just you can just drop a message in WhatsApp that I'm not getting that video, I'm not able to understand that particular concept. Yes, in relations we have learned types of relations. So what what are the tricks behind identifying which question is related to which relation. All different questions we have solved. The relation, those who are CBSE student, that really helps for your board exam. And in fact, for writing JEE also, that is very important. Going through all those basics concepts, very important. And I'll tell you one more thing here. Those who are CBSE and those who are state board students, yes, I'm sure you might have learned, state board students also, I'm sure you might have learned relations and functions better. Yes, JEE syllabus. First of all, you have to know that JEE syllabus is does not mean that it is separate from your textbook. Clear? Whatever they have given in your textbook, from that textbook only they'll be asking. I'm not saying that they'll be asking you the direct questions. If you are thorough with your textbooks A to Z, yes, physics and chemistry, if you are good enough at chemistry, each and every line you have to read. If you are good enough in reading your textbook, if you are very good at all theoretical points, all problematic and all problematic formulas, you will be able to do all the questions in JEE Mains. Out of 100, I'm sure you can score very easily 85 plus in chemistry. Like that in mathematics also, you have to be thorough with all the concepts of your textbook. JEE syllabus is not separate, beta. That is not separate from your textbook. It is your textbook syllabus only. So first of all, you have to be thorough with your textbook, which is nothing but you have to be thorough with your basics in order to understand the JEE problems in a proper way. Clear? Yes. So that is what we were doing so far. And Shashi Kiran, hi, welcome to the Chanakya. How are you, Shashi? Am I audible, Shashi? Yes, children, I just stopped regarding in between, I forgot. Yes. uh, yes, this is what given, beta. Function is mapping from R to R. We have to show this is neither 1 1 nor on 2. What is the function given? Signum function. Signum function. All right. Yes. So first of all, let me take 1 second. Let us draw the diagram. Okay. Function is mapping from where to where? Real number to real number. So this is how I denote, beta. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Function is mapping from R to R. Function is mapping from R to R. Yes. Now look at this here. Real numbers is nothing but I can write any numbers. Look at the -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. In and so on here. The same number, let me write -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Correct? Function is mapping from real number to real number. Perfect. Yes. So look at this here. Let me write the function definition here again. F of x given as 1, 0, -1. F of x is going to be 1 if x is greater than 0, beta. F of x is going to be 0 if x is equal to 0, beta. F of x is going to be -1 if x is less than 0. Just a minute, students. Someone of your friend is texting me. I think one student. 1 second. Yeah. So this is what he has given. Okay. So first of all, One second, one second. These people are texting us. Guys, someone of you are like waiting room or what? No one is in the waiting room. Okay. Anjali, why are you late?
Sir, I had a dance class before this, so I just
Be on
joined right
time.
up.
Please be on time. See, you
Yes,
plan
sir.
accordingly. Please plan accordingly. Don't. I don't wanna
Yes,
hear
sir.
excuses. Please,
Today
kindly.
academic class.
Right. Okay. Please, you plan accordingly. Okay, you plan accordingly. Okay, and you all, or else you just inform us in prior so that we'll have an idea like who is not joining, who is joining to the class. Okay. Yes. So let's back to the class. So f of 1. Let me take f of 1, beta. If I take f of 1, f of 1 is going to be what? 1. Or else you write like this. First of all, let us represent the diagram. So if I take minus 4 is what, beta? Minus 4 is what? Less than 0. Less than 0. Whenever a number is less than 0, function is going to be what? Minus 1. So minus 4 would be mapping with what, beta? Minus 1. Clear? Great. Now minus 3 you take. Minus 3 you take. That is also going to be minus 1. Perfect. Minus 2 you take. That is also going to be minus 1. Correct? Minus 1 you take. Every negative number would be going to minus 1 only. Why? Because I'm taking x element which is less than 0. That gives me minus 1 as per the definition. Correct? Yes. Perfect. Now look at this. Let's take 0. 0 is going to give me 0. In fact, when the x value is 0, function is going to be 0. Correct? Yes. Yes. Now look at this here. If it is 1, I mean, if greater than 0.
Greater than 0.
0 is nothing but it is going to be 1. 1 is greater than 0. Of course, it is going to be 1. 2, you take 2. 2 is also greater than 0. It is also going to be 1. 3 is also greater than 0, which is also going to be 1. 4 is also greater than 0, which is also going to be 1. Now imagine here, he is asking us to show that the given function, this function is neither 1 1 nor on 2. Dekho, very simple thing you have in front of your eyes. Everything given in your diagram. Check. Yes, of course it is not on 2. Why it is not on 2? I just got to know that it is not on 2. Why? Because minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, all these guys do not have any pre-image. What I told on 2 definition, every element of the domain, I mean every element of the codomain, every image must get occupied by some pre-image. But minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, they are not getting occupied by anyone. So that is not on 2. We'll be writing a reason for that. Don't worry. But 1 2 coming to 1 1, sorry, 1 1 coming to 1 1. How can I show that it is not 1 1? These small elements really helps a lot for identifying the JEE tricks for solving JEE questions. These small tricks are very important, beta. So first of all, look at f of 1. You take f of 1 is what? F of 1. 1 is what? 1 here. F of 2 is what? Also 1. F of, as per the definition, as per the 1 1 mathematical definition, if f of x1 is equal to f of x2, then what it must be? X1 must be equal to x2. If at all I'm able to show like this, that is 1 1 function. If at all I'm not able to show like this, that is not 1 1 function. As simple as that. Clear? Now look at this here. F of x1 is equal to 1 beta. F of x2 is equal to also 1. So f of 1 is equal to f of 2 here. Both are equal or not? Yes, they are equal. Now, but check. This is x1. It is looking like x1. It is x2. Now check. X1 is equal to x2. For showing 1 1, x1 must be equal to x2. But here 1 is not equal to 2 beta. So
It is not
1
equal
1.
to.
Very simple. Very simple. Is there any difficulty to understand this? Very simple. Yes, that is what we learned. Now we are applying the definition in the concept. That's it. We learned definition. Now we are applying in the question. Check kar lo. Understood my point? Clear? Yes, 1 is not equal to 2. Hence it's not 1 1. I'm writing roughly, beta. You try to understand. Clear? Yes. I just proved that. Now let's go back to the onto. Let's go back for 1 1. For 1 1, this was the proof actually. For onto, how can I just prove that it is not an onto function? How can I prove that it is not an onto function? Clear? Tell me. I just told you, right? Let me drag this diagram somewhat down. Yes. Now look at this. Now identify. Yes, anything you take, beta. Anything. Whatever the element you want, you take that. Let me take any element. -4. -4 you take. Look at it. I'm taking -4. -4 or -3. Anything you take. -3. Let's take -3, which is belongs to R. R is nothing but what, beta? This set. R is a set here. This is also set called R. This is also set called R. R representing real numbers here. I'm just going with I'm going from very basic. I'm going from scratch. Whoever listening for the first time also, they should understand. That is, I'm just considering that I'm just teaching you. Please try to focus. Okay. -3 belongs to R, beta. Correct. Which are this R? Okay, I took that. Let me write in the bracket codomain. Correct. So that you will not be getting confused. But -3 do not -3 do not have any preimage in R, where R is nothing but I'm talking about this domain R. Okay, so the given function is not onto function. Yes, what is the proof you want more than this to say it is not one function? Yes, these are the lines enough to say that it is not onto function, beta. Yes, if you are a CBSE student, yes, I'm sure state board students, they have done with their exams. If you are a CBSE student of class 12, yes, you must write like this to represent board exam. That's it. Okay, you have to write like this, that these are the lines enough to get full marks. And let me tell you one thing. Whenever he is asking, let me tell you one more thing, beta. By the way, we are discussing. Let me tell you, if at all he is asking you to prove that it is 1 and onto function. Some function would be giving to you, and he will be asking you to prove this function is a 1 function and onto function. In such cases, beta, you have to take an example and show like this. Look at this here. Use this condition. Use a mathematical condition. Use mathematical definition to prove them. Okay. To prove, to show it is not 1 not onto, then what you have to do? Take an example. Look at this here. For showing the function, the given function is not onto, what I have done here, I took some random example, random number, random element from the set called R. I took -3 here, and I have shown that it is in the codomain, but -3 do not have any preimage in the domain. So how come it is possible to say it is onto function? Not possible. Why? Because every element of a codomain must get occupied by some preimage. Then only it called as onto function. Otherwise, it is not going to called as onto function. Clear? All right. This is what the final answer of this question. Hence, it is not onto. It's not onto function. Khatam. So very simple question. Very simple question. Yes. Hence proved. Hence proved. If you want to write, you can write. No problem. Now just have a look at the 6th question. Set A given, set B given, and function is given. B a function from A to B. Show that it is a 1 function. Show that it is 1 function. Tell me, guys, how can we show that it is a 1 function? I'm giving you just 30 seconds of time. 30 seconds, not more than that. Yes, 30 seconds also, I feel it is a very huge time. I would request everyone that please tell me the answer within 30 seconds. There is nothing to tell the answer. It is, he has already given that it is 1 function. All you have to do is present it, understand it, feel the question, and tell me the answer. Quick. Tell me the procedure. 30 seconds. Come on. Shashi Kiran and Shamshan. Who is Shamshan? Shashi Kiran, Shamshan, and 1 second. When you come back.
Sir, hello. Good evening, sir.
Yes, Samson, are you able to understand, beta?
Sir said to listen a class. Yeah, sir.
Yeah, please. You may, no problem. I'm asking whether you are able to understand or not. Are you able to follow the class? Great.
Yeah, sir.
Shashi, what about you, Shashi? What about you, Shashi?
Thank you, sir.
Shashi.
I'm also came for reasoning one class.
Great, great. You all have to be so active in the class, beta. You have to be active in the class. We all are like, you're an youngster, man. You have to be so active in the class. Everyone, are you able to understand? Yes. Shamson, Shashi, I think one new student is missing. I don't know. I forgot her name actually. Okay. Fine. So tell me what is the answer? Time up, time up, time up. A, B given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6. Okay, let me write here. Set A given what beta? 1, 2, 3. And set B was given that 4, 5, 6, 7. Clear? Yes. And let F is a function called 1 to 4 given, 2, 5 given, 3, 6 given. It is a function. We have to show that it is 1, 1 function. Very simple, quite simple to show that it is a 1, 1 function. Yes, draw the diagram. Guys, diagram definitely makes you feel in a better way. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let me say that this is set A, this is set B. Function is mapping from where to where? From A to B. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. And function is given that 1 to 4 beta, 2 to 5 beta, 3 to 6. Correct? It is show that he is asking us to show it is a 1, 1 function. Okay, how can I show that 1, 1 function? Simple, right? So let x comma y belongs to set A element. Okay, x comma y are the elements from a set A. I took like that. Okay, for suppose f of x is equal to f of y, then x is equal to y. X must be equal to y. Sir, you are writing some other definition here. No, beta, you write like this also, no problem. F of x1 is equal to f of x2. It can be written as x1 is equal to x2. We have to show x1 is equal to x2. Then only I can show that it is a 1, 1 function. Isn't it? Yes. Now, very simple. It is a look at this here. If you, sir, you do not, I don't want to go with all this. I just by looking at the diagram itself, I can say that it is 1, 1 function. Why? Because every element of the domain, have a unique and a distinct image. Look at this: 1 to 4, 2 to 5, 3 to 6. Everyone are having unique and different images. Very simple question. You will not be getting this type of question in exam for sure. But anyway, for understanding purpose, I'm just teaching all this. Now, everyone have a look at the 7th question. It's a very, very beautiful question. 7th question, such a beautiful question. Guys, now here we are gonna actually discuss a very, very, very beautiful points in 8th question. And yes, first of all, let's go with 7th question. In 8th question, we are going to discuss very beautiful point. Yes, bijective function. Let's go with the 7th question. Check in each of the following cases, state whether the function is 1, 1, onto, or bijective. Yes, 7th question also, like, it's a very good question. Justify your answer. First question given that function is mapping from real number to real number and defined by f of x is equal to 3 minus 4x. Correct? Yes. So let's discuss first question of the 7th one. Okay, what he has given, function is mapping from R to R. Okay, and function given that 3 minus 4x. State whether function is 1, 1, onto, or bijective. Sir, I have a doubt here. What is bijective function? Yes, bijective function is nothing but, let me write here, bijective function, you will be calling a function as a bijective if and only if it is 1, 1 and onto. It must be both. Then only you call that a function, you call a particular function as a bijective. Correct? Yes. And by the way, let me tell you, all these points are very important, beta. If a function not 1, 1, if a function is not 1, 1, then that function is going to be many 1 function. What is that? Many to 1 function. Many to 1 function. If it is not 1, 1, it is going to be many 1 function. Okay, many to 1. If it is not onto function, it is called as into function. Yes, in fact, it has not given in textbook of CBSE students, into function. Okay. If it is 1, 1 and onto both, I would be calling that as a bijective. Yes, have this in mind. Now you solve it. Tell me, quick. Function is mapping from real number to real number. Check. The first one is 1 1 or on 2 or bijective. Which function that is? Quick, 1 minute of time. 1 minute of time. Not even 1 minute, 45 seconds. Please. Need not to write question better. Directly answer. Write the answer and tell me. Need not to write the question. I'm telling you. For question, if you want to write a question, please give a space. You can write it later, but have a look at the screen and directly write the answer. Tell me the answer within 45 seconds. Quick. You don't have very big concept to like solve here. Very simple concept. Quick. As I told you, beta, for showing 1 1 and on 2, you have to prove that. How do you prove? You will be proving by taking mathematical definition. Okay. For showing not 1 1 and not 1 on 2, you will be taking an example and showing. Yes, this is the example. This is the reason why we are not calling it as a 1 1 not on 2. For proving not 1 1 not on 2, you will be taking an example and proving it, writing a simple solution. For proving it is 1 1 and on 2, you will be taking mathematical definition and proving it. Okay, we'll be solving a question, different question. You will be understanding what exactly the concept is going to be, what exactly the concept is actually. Then seventh one, what is the answer of the seventh one? Shashi, what is the answer? Shashi, are you able to follow? Shashi? Yes, Shashi, what is the answer, beta? Shamson, are you a CBSE student? Shamson ji, are you here?
Sir. Yes.
Are you a
Yes, sir.
CBSE, beta?
No, sir.
State board. Fine. I'm
State
sure.
board, sir.
I'm sure you might have learned all these concepts.
Yeah, sir.
Yes. What about Shashi? Shashi Kiran. What about you, Shashi?
I
Shashi,
have
are you here?
completed now first year, sir. I'm now second year.
You are in the first year right now.
No, sir. First year exams I have wrote.
Yeah, you are going to write JEE means you done with the first year. I can't hear you. Can you speak loudly?
Okay, sir.
Yes. Tell me what type of function it is. Yes, better time up. Let me teach you. Very simple, dekho. Very simple. Look at this here. For 1 1. For 1 1, what I'll be doing here? Function is mapping from where to where, beta? R to R, right? So yeah. Yeah. For 1 1. Okay. What he has given here? This is what given. Function f of x is equal to 3 minus 4x. Correct. So now, as I told you for 1 1, for proving, for checking 1 1, what I have to do, as I told you, what is the definition of 1 1 mathematical definition? If f of x1 is equal to f of x2, then x1 must be equal to x2. If at all we are proving this, that is 1 1. Or f of x is equal, if f of x is equal to f of y, then x must be equal to y. Then only it is going to be 1 1 function. This is the definition of 1 1. Correct? Yes. Let me take beta. Let me go with this definition. That is easy. So let x comma y belongs to R. What is R here? Real number. Why we are taking real number? Because he has given function is mapping from real number to real number. Clear, right? So then f of x is going to be what, beta? 3 minus 4x. Correct? X comma y I'm talking about, right? Now f of y is going to be what, beta? See here, I'm talking about f of x and I'm talking about f of y. F of x is nothing but this one. F of y is nothing but what? 3 minus 4y. Yes, I'm sure you might have learned in school stage. f of x is nothing but function which is in terms of x. I mean, function is not function which is in variable x, function which is in variable called y, right? So that's what I'm just using here. 1 second, I'm not able to erase what's happening. Yeah, clear? F of x and f of y. Now we have to, if we have to take this case and prove x is equal to y, correct? Let's check that. So f of, now you write like this, now f of x is equal to f of y. Why we are doing? Yes, that is my definition, beta. So that is what I'm equating them. Okay, so f of x is what? 3 minus 4x. F of y is what? 3 minus 4y. So 3 cancel here, and minus 4x is equal to minus 4y. Minus 4 will be getting cancelled. X is equal to y. Check kar lo. Look at this here. X is equal to y here. If at all I'm taking this case, then I'm getting x is equal to y. Hence, it is 1 function. All right. Hence, it is 1 function. I don't want to write like, you know, by I don't want to waste my time by writing the big lines, beta. Yes, let me tell you, it is a 1 function under the given function. Yes, you have to write in your own language. You can write it. I'm sure you can write it very easily. Okay. For writing that, how to write the conclusion, I just have explained in a well manner in the previous lectures. Please go and just have a look at that, please. So it is not 1 function. Simple. Clear? Now let's check whether it is onto function or not. Hope you all got my point, what I'm trying to say here. Okay, onto. For onto, beta, have a like, you know, please try to feel the question. What he has given? Function is mapping from R to R. Okay, fine. So R is nothing but minus 2, minus 1. You say 0, 1, 2, 3. That's it. I'm taking any random elements. Okay, correct. Yes. Remember one thing. For checking of a proving onto, you always have to prove f of x is equal to y, beta. What you have to prove? F of x is equal to y, you have to prove. Okay. Yes. Now I'm saying f of x is equal to y, right? Now let's take y belongs to real number family. I'm talking about codomain here. Okay. Y is nothing but this is y element, this is x element. I'm considering like that. Y is belongs to real number, which is nothing but I'm talking about codomain, beta. Correct. Y is equal to what given? 3 minus 4x. Correct. By 3 minus 4x only, right? Yes, 3 minus 4x given. Still we are in the first question. Okay. Yes. So f of x is equal to y, we have to prove. So let's write the function in terms of x. 4x is equal to what? 3 minus y. X is equal to what? 3 minus y by 4. Correct. Yes. X value I got 3 minus y divided by 4. Khatarnak. Fine. Dekho. Now look at this. Yes. Now you will be getting a, you'll be having a very good points. Now look at this here. Yes. Now beta, look at this. Check. If y is equal to 1, what is x is going to be? 3 minus 1 by 4, which is 1 by 2, which is half. Correct? Which is half. Correct? Half. Yes. Now x value I got 0.5, which is belongs to also real number family. Am I correct? If y value 1, beta, if I take y value 1, I'm getting x value what? 0.5, which is all 0.5 is nothing but somewhere would be, it will be somewhere here. It will be 1 second. It will be somewhere here, 0.5. Correct? I'm getting x value as 0.5, which is also belongs to real number family. Correct? Yes. Now what we do here is, now you write, now f of x is equal to what? 3 minus 4x. Correct? What is our ultimate aim? Yes, we have to prove f of x is equal to y. That is my ultimate aim, so that I can say that it is onto function. Clear? Yes. So now 3 minus 4. What was x here? This was my x. 3 minus y divided by 4.
3 minus.
So 4 will be getting cancelled, beta, here. So what you left with now? 3 minus 3 plus y. Minus 3 to minus plus, right? Minus 3 plus 3 will be getting cancelled. You left with y. So f of x is equal to y. Hence proved. Check. Therefore, the function is onto function. It is also onto function. For showing onto, prove f of x is equal to y. For every question, whatever the question they ask in board exam or wherever, You just, for board exam point of view, you have to rule like this, beta. For JEE point of view, he may ask you, he will not ask you this type of question in JEE mains exam. The reason behind going through all these questions is to understand the basic stuff, and making sure that we are strengthening up your basics, so that only we can feel our questions. Otherwise, no feel, no understanding will be there in JEE mains questions. As simple as that. Okay. Yes. Hope you all got this point. So now, this is what the first question, beta. Second question I would be giving you as a homework. Same thing. No need of changing. No need to change anything, beta. Same, in the same manner you have to solve that. Second one. Yes. Now, we haven't finished our seventh question. We haven't finished yet. For the first function, first question is what? Yes, it is a 1-1 function, also onto function. It's also onto function. Then the given function is what? Bijective function. Therefore, the given f of x is equal to 3 minus 4x is bijective function. Clear? Yes. This is the one line I missed, so I just covered that. Fine. Now, eighth question. Have a look at the eighth question. Eighth one. Let A and B be sets. Show that f is mapping from A cross B to B cross A. Wow. Wow. Just wow, I say. See, beta, I would say that in the questions, whatever the question I'm giving you, every question would be having small twist. Every question would be having, like, from every question we got to learn, we'll be learning something new. Okay. Yes. Function is mapping from A cross B to B cross A. Dekho. Now, such that f of A comma B is equal to B comma A. F of A comma B is equal to B comma A is bijective function. How can you show that it is a bijective function? Yes. Very, very, very good question. See, you will be like, while writing this question, we will be enjoying actually. How, when you will be enjoying? If you understand the concept in a well manner, then only you can enjoy this question. Then only you can feel this question properly. Or else you will be definitely, getting stuck in between what to write, or like what should be done for the next step. Like, you'll be thinking in that way, beta. So make sure that you are understanding the definition of the functions properly. Make it fast. Tell me, how can we write this? Quick. Function is mapping from A cross B to B cross A. Okay. Function is mapping from A cross B to B cross A. F of A comma B is equal to B comma A given. Any one of you can suggest how can we proceed? How can we solve this question? What is the idea? What is the ideology behind solving this question? Yes, Johan, can you suggest this? Johan?
No, sir, I'm not getting an idea.
Right. Fine. I'll teach you. Muhammad Jafar.
Yes, sir.
Can you please suggest how can we go about this question? I mean, what is the idea? How can we do this? How can we show? See, we know the answer, beta. We know the answer. Show that the function is bijective function. Yes, 100% the function is bijective. He himself given that it is a bijective function. You have to show it is a bijective, which means you have to think what should be done. What are the steps we can write? Yes, even I'm taking show that questions. Why? Because show that questions while writing the steps of show that questions makes you to think in JEE steps. Yes, every question is very important. From every question, you will be learning something. Okay. Yes. Jafar, tell me. Quick. Jafar, what happened? Are you getting any
No
idea?
idea, sir.
Right. Adesha,
Yes, sir.
can you suggest like how can we go about this question?
Sir, I think it is given that if AB is equals to BA. So there are two functions it is shown, sir, which is mapped from A cross B to B cross A. So according to me, I'm thinking that we can take like this: F A1 B1 is equals to B1 A1. Then again A2 F A2 B2 is equals to B2 A2. Then we can prove that F A1 B1 is equals to F A2 B2.
Exactly.
We can
Exactly.
proceed in that
Yes.
process.
Yes. You are right. You are right. Absolutely. We can go ahead in that way. So let us first of all let me give a rough idea, basic idea. How we have to think for this type of questions. Oh, eighth question, right? What he has given here, function is mapping from where to where, beta? A cross B to B cross A. Am I right? Very good. Such that f of A comma B is equal to B comma A, something given. Correct? Okay. Is bijective function. Yes. For bijective is nothing but I have to prove it as a 1-1 function as well as onto function. First of all, let us prove it is a 1-1 function or not. Yes, it should be 1-1. Then only it is a bijective, right? It's a bijective. Okay. 1-1. For proving 1-1, what I'll do here is, let me give you a rough idea. For 1-1, what I have to do? F of x is equal to f of y is nothing but then I have to show that x is equal to y. Then only it is 1-1. Correct? Here A cross B and B cross A given. A cross B is nothing but what, beta? If I take elements of A as A, B, something like that, A cross B, we will be writing unordered pairs like this, A comma B, something like that, A comma B, like that. B cross A, how the ordered pairs of B cross A are going to be? Like B comma A, common sense. Isn't
B
it?
comma.
B comma, very simple, right? You need to have an idea of that. Okay, great. Now let x comma y belongs to A cross B. Okay, A cross B. Great. So what I'm taking over here, x, let me take A1 comma B1 as Adyasha suggested. We'll take like that. We'll proceed 100% correct. X is equal to A1 comma B1. Great. Let's take y is equal to some A2 comma B2. Okay, perfect. Now what we have to show? This, if it is this one, we have to show this. We have to show x is equal to y. Right? Now f of x is equal to f of y is nothing but f of x is what, beta? F of x is nothing but what? F of A1 comma B1. F of y is nothing but what? F of A2 comma B2 as per the definition. Clear? F of A1 comma B1 is what? F of A2 comma B2 is what? Here f of E, given that f of A comma B is can be written as B comma A. That is what he has given. F of A comma B can be written as B comma A. Then f of A1 comma B1 can be written as B1 comma A, undoubtedly. Am I right? Dekho, either guys, look at this. You have a logic here. Look at this. Nothing. I don't see even a logic actually. Given f of A comma B is equal to B comma A, beta. Given he has given that. Then can I write f of A1 comma B1 can be written as B1 comma A1? Of course, yes. Is equal to f of A2 comma B2 can be written as
B2 comma
A2. Good. Now here, yes, we have learned in our childhood, in schooling life, we have learned if two ordered pairs are equal, something like this. We used to write like x is equal to A and y is equal to B. Am I correct? Abscissa and ordinate. abscissa is equal to abscissa, ordinate is equal to ordinate. X coordinate called as an abscissa, y coordinate would be calling as an ordinate. So we would be equating abscissa with abscissa, ordinate with ordinate. I mean x coordinate with x coordinate, y coordinate with y coordinate. Very simple, right? So now similarly, what can I do here now? Can I write B1 is equal to B2 and A1 is equal to
Excuse me,
A2?
sir.
Hello, sir. I think G1 is
Just
in
check.
waiting.
Someone is in waiting.
Yeah. Sorry, sir. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I think G1. He's joining. 1 second. Still correct. No problem. Yes. So B1 is equal to B2 and A1 is equal to A2. Perfect. Here, can I write now A1 comma B1 is equal to A2 comma B2? Do you agree with my point or not? Sir, I have a doubt that how did you write this step here? How did you write that step? Tell me now. How did I write that step?
Sir, it is clearly given that A1 is equals to A2 and B1 is equals to B2. So we can write the ordered
Absolutely.
pairs.
Yes, that makes the point. That makes the point. Yes. Now look at this here. A1 is equal to A2, B1 is equal to B2. Correct? Now, beta, what I have done here? A1 comma, sorry, 1 second. A1 comma B1 is equal to A2 comma B2. Why? Because B1 is equal to B2, A1 is equal to A2. Just take this and substitute somewhere here. Definitely you will be getting to see this step, whatever I wrote at the last. This step. Is it clear? Any doubts? Adeshaji, now you got, this is the way you have suggested. Am I correct? This is what you have suggested. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
I think G1 you have left in between beta y, G1G.
Sir, I'm a new joiner, sir. I have
No, you
joined
left
just
in
now, sir.
between. That's why I'm asking. Sorry, you.
It didn't connect, sir.
Sorry?
Sir, it didn't connect, sir. It didn't connect.
Achha, it didn't connect. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Make sure that you are having proper network for the next class.
Yes, sir.
Or else if you're
Yes, sir.
if you're using laptop, if laptop is not working, just change your device. You use mobile phone or something, iPad, whatever, whatever the device available with you. Please try to make no alternate arrangement.
Okay, sir.
But because if you miss the flow better,
Okay.
you joined it, you're starting up the class, you missed in between and you're joining at the last. So what happens is in between you missed everything. So that again you have to waste your time by watching the recording. You understand my point? So that shouldn't happen.
Yes, sir.
Actually. That should not happen for any class hereafter.
Okay.
Right? Great.
Okay, sir.
So yes, beta, yes. Now can I say that? Now this is what is A1 comma B1 I took? A1 comma B1 I took as X. A2 comma B2 I took as Y. So now X is equal to Y here, of course. So what I had to prove here? What I had to prove? I had to prove that if I take f of X is equal to f of Y, I had to prove that X is equal to Y. Correct? Now, can I say that hence the function is 1 function? Clear? For 1 I told that f of X is equal to f of Y. If f of X is equal to f of Y, then I have to prove it as X is equal to Y. Yes, I have done that. I have done that. Clear? Yes. Hope you all got this point. Shall I go for the next? Shall I go for the next? Yes, next guys, for proving what? For proving for proving onto now. How can I prove it is an onto function? As I told in earlier question, we have to prove f of X is equal to Y. If I prove f of X is equal to Y, that's enough. That's enough. What is given? That function is mapping from A cross B to B cross A. Fine. Now again, let Y belongs to some B cross A. Okay, Y is belong to B cross A. Okay, I took beta. Look at this here. X belongs to A cross B. Here I'm taking what? Where is that here? What Y is pen? 1 second, guys. Yeah, Y is belongs to B cross A, right? So let Y belongs to B cross A. Let Y belongs to B class A. Let's take like that. Now Y belongs to B class A is nothing but can I write Y is equal to B comma A? Yes, as I told in the earlier step, A cross B is nothing but A comma B. B cross A is nothing but B comma A. In that way, we'll be getting an ordered pairs. Correct? Now, if X belongs to A cross B, then X is going to be what, beta? A comma B. Correct? Yes. For proving onto what you have to show, f of x is equal to y. Correct? Now, what you have to write like that, such that f of x is equal to what? F of x is equal to what? F of a comma b, isn't it? Yes. So f of x is equal to a comma b. I wrote f of x is equal to f of a comma b is what, beta? B comma a. Why? Since f of a comma b given as b comma a. Okay. All right. Yes. Now f of x is equal. What is this? Y or not? Check. Yes, I took y. Look at this here. Y is equal to b comma a. So that is what I got here. So f of x is equal to y. I'm able to prove like that. Hence, it is onto. We proved it is onto as well as 1, 1. So it is bijective function. Yes, this is what you have to present in your board exam. Okay, this is how you have to think for JEE as well. In JEE, like he might be using this type of terminologies, beta. In between the question, he might be using this type of terminologies to get rid of that, to understand that type of concept. We are solving this type of questions actually. Okay, f of x is equal to y. Clear? So this is a bijective function now. 1, 2, 1, 1, and on to. I proved that. So it is bijective. It is bijective function. Correct? Yes. Now, 1 second. It is. No. Yes. So guys, the 9th one is also very, very beautiful question. 9th one. I'm telling you, right? Each and every question would be giving you like very good feel actually for understanding. See, if you don't understand something, but if you don't understand anything, go and yes, it is not a difficult at all. It is not even a difficult at all. Go and think. If you don't understand now, go and watch the recording again. Have a look one more time. If you don't understand still, come back to me and ask me to explain that again. I'll be explaining you from scratch. Whatever we have explained you, more than that, I'll be teaching you from the basic if you don't understand anything. Okay. Plus, whatever the questions I'm giving you here, please, you have to solve on daily basis without fail. Okay. So look at this here. Function is mapping from n to n. What is n here? N represent natural numbers. N represent natural numbers. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Function is mapped. 1 second. I'm not able to write. I have to open it. Reopen it. 1 second. Yeah. Function is mapping from natural number to natural number. And f of n given that n plus 1 by 2 if n is odd, n by 2 if n is even. For all natural number, for all n belongs to natural numbers. Wow. Okay. Think how can we do this question? Actually, what we have to do here, I just gave a function, but I think I have to 1 second. I have to take full question, guys. Oh, it is a bijective function. Yeah. So n belongs to n. State whether the function is bijective. Justify your answer. Guys, I'm telling you, very good question. This is also. You have to state whether it's a bijective or not. State whether it's a bijective or not is nothing, but we have no idea whether it is a bijective function or not. We have to check. Okay, earlier question was different. He has given that it is a bijective function. then the process, the process become quite simple to prove that. But we have to check here whether it is a bijective or not. How can we check? Before look at this, I'll be giving you an idea. I'll give an idea. Look at this here. You do one thing. You just draw the diagram. Draw the diagram. Function is mapping from natural number to natural number. Take natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 dash 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 1, 2, 3, 4 dash 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 dash. Clear? Huh. So if n is odd, function is n plus 1 by 2. Correct? Okay. If n is odd, let me take n value 1, which is odd. Then function is going to be what, beta? Function is going to be what? N plus 1 by 2, which is nothing but 1 plus 1 by 2. 2 by 2, which is 1. Correct? So if I take n value 1, which is giving me 1 only. So you will be getting a pattern here. Yes, you will be getting a pattern here. If n value 2, beta, if n value 2, which is even, if even is nothing but n by 2. So 2 by 2, which is 1. So if I take n value 2, also I'm getting 1. Correct? If n value 3, you take something like this, n value 3, which is odd, n plus 1 by 2. So 3 plus 1 by 2. So 4 by 2, which is 2 only. So for odd also I'm getting 2. Sorry, 1 second. 3, if I take n value 3, I'm getting 2. Correct? If n value 4, which is even, the function was n by 2. 4 by 2, which is nothing but 2. 4 by 2 is 2. Now by this time you might have understood a pattern, isn't it? Check. 1 and 2 giving me 1, 3 and 4 giving me 2, 5 and 6 will be giving me 3, 7 and 8 will be giving me 4, and so on. 2 elements will be giving you one image. 2 pre-images giving me one image. 1 and 2 are the pre-images giving me 1. 3 and 4 are the pre-images, which is giving me 2. 5 and 6 giving me 3. Yes, check. If you have a doubt, check. Definitely 5 and 6 will be giving you 3. 7 and 8 will be giving you 4. All right. So how I got to know that? By looking at this, a pattern. Okay. So from that guys, definitely you can prove, you can check 1 1 or not and on 2 or not. How to check 1 1 and on 2? I have given enough concept. For 1 1, you have to use mathematical definition called f of x is equal to f of y is nothing but you have to show if x is equal to y. If you are showing that, that is 1 1. On 2 is nothing but what? On 2 is nothing but what? Yes, again you do one thing. You take cases. For on 2, you take cases. Draw the diagram again for on 2. Check whether all the elements of codomain are getting occupied by pre-images or not. All the elements of codomain are getting occupied or not. Check that. If it is not occupying, then you cannot say it is a on 2 function. Okay. So please have a look at this question. If you don't understand, let us discuss in the next class. So let us retire now. So let's meet in the next session. Until then, goodbye. Thank you. And do you have any doubts here? Do you have any doubt? Do you want to do you want to ask anything? Shashi, have you understood better? Shashi, Kiran, Samson?
Yes, sir.
I think Jeevan has left again. No problem. I think he has some network issues. Okay, fine. Yes, beta. So let us.
Oh, sir, I did, sir.
Let's leave. Yes, sir. Jeevan is here. I'm sorry. Hi, friend. Yes, Jeevan is here. Sorry, Jeevan. Jeevan, any doubts, Jeevan?
Sir,
Jeevan, please make
I didn't
sure.
listen on it.
Yeah, you didn't listen.
Sir. Okay, sir.
Fine. You just go
Sir.
through the recordings better, and recordings, everything would be 1 second. Let me conclude the session here itself. Thank you.